All right, Baltimore Ravens fans. So what about your star quarterback, Lamar Jackson? He went out at the beginning of the second quarter of the Week 13 contest with an apparent knee issue and walked to the locker room with the medical staff under his own power. He was evaluated in the locker room and ruled out for the rest of the Week 13 Broncos-Ravens contest. Lamar was sacked and then driven to the ground by Broncos outside linebacker Jonathan Cooper. By our video analysis, his knee was driven into the ground when he was sacked, and the knee was in a flex position, and the lower part of the knee was directly driven to the ground. This is a typical injury mechanism for what we call a PCL strain or tear, or the posterior cruciate ligament. Well, what is the PCL? It's a ligament that's opposite in function and attachment of the ACL inside the knee. Here's the ACL, but on the back of the knee is the PCL. And the PCL mechanically provides stability to the knee joint, especially when stopping on the leg and changing direction. This could also be a knee contusion, especially to the front structures of the knee, such as the patella or the kneecap, as well as the tibia bone, which Lamar came directly upon. My thoughts are that given that his knee did not feel right in the locker room by the medical staff, probably had some injury to the back of the knee, in which they'll want an MRI, obviously, to evaluate further. If this is indeed a PCL injury, we'll have to know the grade of the PCL strain, as these are graded 1 to 3, with 3 being the worst. If this is a more minor PCL strain, such as a grade 1 or 2, or if he just has a knee contusion or bone bruise, I would expect Lamar to be back within 1 to 2 weeks. He may wear a brace, but this is tough to brace the back of the knee mechanically in a football player. If this is a more severe injury, however, as the MRI will tell, Lamar may need more time to heal, perhaps 4 to 6 weeks while the soft tissues of the knee and the PCL to heal as good as possible. Last year, Lamar had a right ankle sprain in Week 14 that took him out for the remainder of the season, and this year's been dealing with an off and on quad thigh issue, but he's remained largely off the injury reports. We will certainly watch this situation and update you once we have additional information. And Lamar, we wish you the best of luck in your recovery.